everybody. Hello, welcome. I just realized I forgot to send the Discord announcement. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome back to more drawing. We're continuing the Noir Detective Office. Hold on, let me just send out the Discord announcement really quick. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Almost finished with another week. And yeah, today we're just gonna keep drawing this Noir Detective Office. I feel like I want to try to pick up the pace a little bit. I mean, I don't want to like put in less effort, but I feel like I'm going really slow. Hi Superior, hi Yev, hi guys. I saw y'all before the stream. I mean, we were chatting a bit, but hi. One more week around the sun? I guess, kind of. In certain ways. Around the sun? I mean, we didn't go all the way around the sun yet. I mean, I don't know. Okay, yeah. But anyways, we have Animal Crossing music today, and we're gonna just... I don't know what's going on in this drawing. It has all of your ideas in it, though, and some of my ideas. Mostly the stains. That was mostly my contribution. Not, like, I didn't stain the carpet, I just drew the stains. Just to be clear. Bowl? Bowl what? What does that mean? Just bowl? Oh, you're reading the sign! It says bowl. For some reason I was thinking of a bowl. Like, for soup. Okay, yeah, but anyways, things that we have to do today. So, I'm gonna go down the list quickly. So the neon sign that says bowl, we have to fix that because it doesn't look right. We gotta fix it. And it has to have letters missing as well. First, hi Darkstar, hi Kiteman, bowling for soup. There you go. Technically, Darkstar, Yev already claimed first before the stream even started. I'm only bringing it up so that you guys can fight over it. If you want. You remember those guys? Bowling for soup? I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, so we have to finish the bowling sign. We have to add a frog. We have to add the deadly premonition guy. A round mob boss that's also a penguin wearing a hat. A droopy potted plant. A drinking cabinet. We did that. My Chemical Romance poster. Gun in a holster. World's Best Detective misspelled on the desk. Gimli as an assistant with a fedora. A bad drawing of a grump notebook paper ruled bug guy. That was from Parlian. Hi D-Cheeks. Hi Parlian. Hi Slappy. Hi Detective Goober in chat. Excuse me, you claimed first like 4 years ago? You weren't even here 4 years ago. You were the true first chatter to my 17 July 2025 streams, so says the rules. Hi Halloween, how's it going? I'm doing okay, how are you? What's up? Are you guys excited for the weekend? Do you have weekend plans? I don't have any weekend plans, I'm just excited. Okay, a wall or a floor safe with a bunch of gems, a filing cabinet that's also a bookcase, a banana pistol, a chalk outline of a goose, a self-portrait of me, a liver, a cigarette, Sniffus with cigarettes up each nostril. I don't even know what that is, but we'll figure it out. Gray Fox Most Wanted poster, and a detective with salmons for sleeves. Okay. We can do all that. What if we did all of that today? What if I just got super ambitious? Okay, so guys, the title today is EXtremE ArTing. I had this thought, what if I just like tried to draw stuff really fast and like finish it really fast to make it extreme? You know? I don't know. We could also just keep drawing normally, which is how I like to do it. Hiya Bert, floral top, best top. I do like this top. Hello, welcome, how are you? My oldest friend from our infancy growing up as orphans on the streets of Neo-London. Yeah, all of that happened. I remember it. It's only extreme if I'm wearing the glasses. Well, I could put those on, but then I can't see what I'm drawing. Which isn't like a complete, you know, that's not super important. How's art? It's okay. The next order of business is to finish this sign because it's supposed to look like neon letters that say bowl, but it doesn't really look like that right now. You're very busy tonight and you will mute me if I do that. I can also just scream whenever my stylus is touching the tablet. That would be pretty extreme. Is that a practice that you do usually? Not in a judgmental way that I'm asking that, just in a way of being curious. You know, I think I have. Yeah, he does. You've seen it. Oh, wow. You could see the sound? That's pretty loud. Rude? What's rude? If you put it on blackboard, it might read better as neon? Maybe? Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think we have to import the bowling ball neon signs that I had as references to help me figure out how to do this. So you need a really bright line, and then you need darker stuff, and then like a halo. Maybe if the pin was a bit thicker. Yeah, I think, okay, let me go to the layer where I have this. Right, we have to do extreme art. Hold on. Okay, it's extreme art. All right, I'm gonna select erase. Okay, so it says bowl, so it needs to be super bright like we have it, and then it needs to be dark around it, but also like blue. So, okay, I'm going fast. There's blue. That's a color blue. Okay. I'm being extreme. Okay. The adrenaline. E-art. The pin's not working? What do you mean it's not working? You don't think it looks like a pin? I feel like it looks like a pin. Why does it have to be blue? It doesn't. It's just like a common color that neon is, I think. So, I don't know, I thought it would be a good choice. But maybe it's not a good choice. I'm just doing exactly the same thing that I had already. This isn't the best. How do I make this look like neon? No, I need to not think. I just need to draw. Don't think, just draw. Draw more. There we go. What? I think that my extreme arting is just like slower. How can I make this look? Now it looks like it's leaking, like bowls. People keep applying the word bowl to other things. You're looking for a bowl of ramen or something? Okay, let's look up blue neon. Blue neon sign. Okay, yeah, it's like super bright, and then it's got on a white background, on a white board. Bitch better have my coffee? Okay, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, let's copy this one. Not the letters, but just the essence. Okay, so it's like a real powdery blue. And then it fades out. Ah! Hi, Teresa! I found a neon sign that said that. I did find it. And I would import it so that I could show you guys, but I'm speed arting right now. Okay, what if I do this? Hold on. What if the bowl was made out of porcelain? What do you mean? You're talking about a toilet bowl? Because that's what you're making me think of. Talking about a porcelain bowl. I mean, bowls can be made out of porcelain. There's no rule against that. I don't think. I mean, there's always new laws coming out, so you gotta always, like, make sure you know. But I'd never heard of that law. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay, we need this to be more blue. It needs to be more blue, everybody. Man, my extreme arting situation is not working. Okay, we're gonna try again. You made a rule against it in the rules? Is that published? Is that like a published article? Do you have credentials to be just publishing rules like that? You know what I mean? It's higher than any law. But what about the rule of law? What about that? Have you ever considered that? Just saying. As an option of things for you to consider. It's higher than any law. Did I just make that up? That's not in the rules? No, I didn't make that up. That's a real thing. The rule of law, bro. Okay. Play me if you dare? That's another sign I'm seeing in neon. What are these signs? Okay, this one's like kind of a different... It's like very bright blue, but like not... I'm gonna try changing the color blue that I have on the actual letters to see if that helps at all. I'm trying to do extreme art. I'm trying to rush. I think it needs to be a little brighter. Did that work? It did. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Rules are for nerds then? How are you gonna argue with that? What about laws? Remember that twitchy guy on The Simpsons who was like, I've had it up to here with your rules? I don't remember that guy. You think that's referring to measure, not like sovereignty? What is, the rule of law? Oh, like a ruler of law? As in like a yardstick of law? Like inches? The rule of law? How far does the law measure? Dude, I'm not measuring... We talked about this in the last stream. We measure things in cookies, not rules of law. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that we need to make the background darker. Let's try. It's the cat song. This is the Animal Crossing cat song that everybody likes. Everybody knows this one. It's a good one. And the law doesn't have any cookies in it? You can't think of one? Dude, there's totally cookies in the law. Are you kidding me? What about like the FDA? Okay, they legislate about cookies. And like what ingredients you can have. I don't like how that looks at all. I just don't like it. And I don't know what I don't like about it. I just don't like it. And I don't understand the problem. Maybe I need to make it brighter again? I don't know. Like, it's kind of that contrast that makes it look neon in real life. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll show you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Because otherwise you can't really see why I'm struggling with this. Okay, let's import. Here, play with me if you dare. This is, see how it's like the lightness next to the darkness that makes it look like something's happening? Okay, maybe this is what I need to do. Just sample from the image. That'll fix all my problems. What about Judge Dredd? You heard he was the law? There is that one law now about how sites have to ask your permission to take your cookies. That's a cookie law. See, there you go. Perfect example of a cookie law. I knew we could figure it out. There's gotta be cookie laws. I just realized I was doing this wrong. Okay, there. Boom. Okay, I'm getting there. And listen, if anybody tells you that this neon sign doesn't look neon, just be like, it was sampled from an actual neon sign, so it's literally impossible. Even though it's absolutely possible, it's impossible. You know, like you can ask the universe why it doesn't look like a neon sign, okay? Because it just, this is just what a neon sign is. Ooh, it's neon, see? Maybe I don't need the transparency. I feel that I don't want to be open and honest and share the truth, because what if you guys get mad at me? Because when I share the truth, it shows that I was lying in the past. And that's why I don't want transparency. Or that's why yeah. For a second, you were so confused. It's okay. Me too. Okay, what about this? I don't know. Because in real life, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't need the transparency. Cookie Monster abides no law? Doesn't Cookie Monster, like he doesn't, like, murder people. You know what I mean? I would say that that counts as abiding a law. Okay, I'm trying to speed art right now. I feel like I'm not doing a good job. I just spent a really long time on this, like, situation. And you know what? This looks the fucking same as when I started. Bigger pin so it's less crowded? No, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit in this window. You never had an issue with it? An issue with what? Imagine being mad at me. You were mad at Yev? God is the god of second chances, amen. You're smashing your controller and screaming at the devs? Don't be mad. I'm not a dev. Fuck this, man. Shit. What do I look like, somebody who draws this? I don't draw this. If I drew this, I would have drawn it by now. Alright, we're just gonna add even more shit? I don't know. Cause it's gotta have like the light that like radiates out. You know that light that happens? That just radiates out? Hell yeah, bro. From really far away, it looks great. At this size, it's looking good. I'm a dev and I made art for a game once. Well, kinda. Not really. A game that never was a game that my brother and I were working on. I don't know if that counts. In fact, I know that it doesn't. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that shit doesn't count. I don't know. Whoa, I did too much. I did too much. I feel like this is where it's gonna have to be, and I don't know how to help it. The other thing I need to do is that one of the letters, oh! Oreo. I cursed too much. The category is types of cookies. The other thing is one of these chocolate chippin' dippin' milk letters has to be missing, but I think I'm just gonna make it so that it's turned off. And you know, when neon signs are turned off, they just look like snickerdoodle and gray Snickers cookies. People put Snickers in cookies, okay? Listen, I don't know. So I feel like this makes it less clear what's happening. One letter has to be out? Yeah, definitely. But then the problem is that looks like... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. True, W deserves to die. It's a no, what? Hi, DualSense. Snocky? What? What in the oatmeal raisin are you talking about? I'm gonna try to make this look like it's... No. What I want is for this to not look like it's completely just flat. Like I want it to have like a little bit of raisedness. But it just doesn't look like that. I don't know. Listen, that's just what it is. And okay, neon sign off. Let's look. Yeah, it just looks like gray. It's just looking... It's looking gray as a Madeline cookie. Gray and a little shiny. Maybe that's what's missing! If it was shiny, everyone would be happy. Nobody would be upset. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't read at all. Okay. Let's see if I can make this part shiny, though. I can... What's a Madeline cookie? Oh, it's like a little... It's almost like a little cake. It is a cookie, though. It's just like a little cake. It's like in the shape of a shell. And it's a really good cookie. I've made them before. Besides The Smallest of 10 Girls in 2 Straight Lines. Oh yeah, I know that book. Yeah, they're good. They're good cookies. Okay, I need to make this shiny. I guess we could just do this. Does that help? I feel like that helps a little. Do Boy Scouts not sell cookies? I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's a powerful moonlighting combination. Okay, this is the sign. This is how it gets. This is as good as it gets right now, I think. I feel like I should be able to do a better job with it, but it's just, that's it. That's how it is. I don't know why it looks so bad. It doesn't look that bad, it just looks bad. I don't know. Some mysteries just aren't meant to be solved, I guess. It's very appropriate for like a noir themed drawing. I feel like that's the place where unsolved mysteries come to die. Or to live. And then die. Okay. Just gonna put a little shading on here. And then bam. That's it, I guess? I feel like the sign part of it looks weird. I feel like it needs maybe like a dark edge or something. I don't really want to give it one. You're asking your parents if you can join the Girl Scouts instead? Boy Scouts are objectively worse for not selling cookies? Yeah, selling cookies was fun. I think my favorite part about selling cookies as a Girl Scout was eating them. Because if you spend all this time selling cookies, like, your parents are gonna have to buy you some. And then you're gonna eat them. Because, you know, like, the Girl Scout cookies aren't, like, the best cookies in the whole world. But they're pretty good. Aren't you in your 30s? You're 25? Norman Rockwell has a pretty funny Boy Scout painting. What's it of? I don't know that one. An old guildmate of yours was a Girl Scout? I used to be a Girl Scout. Although technically I didn't make it to Girl Scout because there was like all these like pre-Girl Scout stages and I was in there. But I did sell Girl Scout cookies at one point. Girl Scout leader? Now that's intense. I feel that this is blending too much with the background, so I'm gonna make this edge darker. Because I just don't like that it's blending with the brick wall. Unfortunately, that dark border makes it even smaller. No, I don't want to make the bowling pin bigger. Then I just basically have to redraw it. It's basically the same thing as just redrawing it. I don't like this. This is what happens when I try to speed art. Okay. Okay, you bowling pin. You think you can just bully me? Okay, I had a teacher in high school, and I don't know why, but she had like an accent. I don't know where it was from exactly. But when she would say bullying, she would say bowling. And I remember she was doing something about how bullying is not okay. And it was just really, every time she would say it, it sounded like she was saying bowling. And it was just really funny. And I remember feeling bad because you're not supposed to laugh at somebody's way that they say bullying, because that's like bullying. But it was just really funny. How is that physically possible to pronounce in that way? I don't know, but that's how she said it. She was like, bowling. Like, she just didn't put a lot of emphasis on the bullying. It's like, bullying. That's not an accent, it's a speech impediment. She did not have a speech impediment. And she didn't really have a strong accent either when she spoke. It was just that one specific word. It was really like, I don't know. But yeah, I remember my friend and I were just listening to her talk about it and we kept cracking up and trying not to laugh because that would be like, that would for her be exactly the time to like make an example out of somebody, because it'd be like that right there, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody says things differently. I say bullying as bowling, and that's not okay to laugh at that. I hate how this sign looks. I hate it. It looks chubby and I don't like it. It's like now it's like just inflated and it doesn't look like a bowling pin or like anything. You're bullying superior forever and always? Okay. That's good. Should I... What do I do with this? What do I do with this sign? You can't recall the last time you went bowling? Bowling? You're doing great, champ. Ooh. Who am I bullying? I don't know. It's a great sport if you can drink while doing it. Bowling is okay. Bowling's not my favorite, but it's okay. I might just leave this sign alone. I can't... I'm fussing over it and I just don't like it. Moving on. Okay, the next thing is a frog. Did we draw that in our little outline thing? I don't think I did. I don't think I included that anywhere. Okay, we gotta draw a frog. We could put him in the middle of the floor. We could put him on top of the filing cabinet. Let's put him on top of the filing cabinet. So then let's draw the filing cabinet, because that doesn't exist. Okay, that makes it easy. I'm gonna start with this sketch, because I feel like it's not that bad. And we're speed arting anyway. So copying and pasting is what you do when you're trying to be fast. Oh, I have to give the bunnies cigarettes. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. We made a new layer. Filing cabinet. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Hopefully this works. There we go. Okay, it worked. Okay. I lost it. Filing cabinet. You can drink while doing anything? While swimming? You can drink and swim. You just gotta be drinking the pond water. That's very easy to do. Oh god, wait, where did I put this? I put it on the wrong layer. Bro. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, okay. Trying to speed art. Okay, also I forget where I put this head. I put the creepy head. Did I put it on the shrimp layer? I did. Okay, I just need to move it just slightly. What if you swim in a pond of beer? Ooh, there you go. Perfect. You didn't say you could sass me back, nerd? Whoa, you just called him a nerd? Are you bullying, Superior? Well, Superior's nerd? Derogatory? Kendrick Lamar made a song about that a while ago. What, swimming in a pond of beer? You get a pool full of liquor and dive in? Oh, interesting. Sounds, unhealthy. But you know, that's fine. Just call me if you need a liver transplant, and I'll be like, yeah, I can't help you. Sorry about that. Okay. Did I follow my lines? My guidelines? Kind of. I don't know. Close enough. We're gonna go with it. I'm not fixing it. Because we're speed arting. And as a speed artist, I live by the rule that if you drew it, it's good enough. And I'm gonna die by that rule. And no one's gonna be able to stop me. Okay. Alright, we can get rid of all these other lines. We don't need those. Alright. Okay. I guess that's fine. I don't know. I can't tell. Hopefully you don't have any open cuts. Whoa. Oh, you jump into liquor? You get a pool full of liquor and you dive in. Who's the victim on that poster? What? This poster? Hi, Speller. Or this lady. This is something that Tex found that is very creepy, so I put it here. I can show you the original if you want to see it, but it's weird. So you've been warned. But I'll show you if you want. I showed it last stream. I haven't been questioned by the police, so it's probably okay. That picture is more creepy than the original. Oh, this? I don't agree, but I get why you say that, but I don't agree. I think the original is plenty creepy. And strange. You missed my streams? Well, I'm glad you're back then. Missed having you around. Okay, what the hell? What is happening here? The drawer is open and then there's a line. I'm just gonna make that part of the files because I don't know what that line is supposed to be. So you're gonna get out. Yo! There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is taking shape. And then the files inside. Let me just make this straight. It's kind of bothering me that it's just a weird shape for no reason. Okay. All right, I guess. It is I, Starscream, hee, and by my first decree as new ruler of the Decepticons, is that I be referred to as Grand Baron of the Skies, Starscream. How was my day today? I mean, I'll answer, but only if I'm permitted to by Starscream. Wait, Grand Baron of the Skies, Starscream. I'll answer with permission. Of course. As we should all respect this new Baron of the Skies. The pain in her voice? Oh, what do you mean? There's no pain there. Everything's fine. I'm just drawing a filing cabinet. As you do. I mean, it looks like it should. What color should it be? My gut says it should be some kind of horrible tan gray color because that's realistic, but that's also kind of sad. So I'll take opinions. What color should this filing cabinet be? Is the picture the woman with the umbrella hat? No. I don't think she had an umbrella. I can't remember now. Let's import it. We're gonna import it. Yeah, it was just a regular hat. This is what it's based off of. Not an umbrella hat. It does have a clock face. That's what this is based on. Anyone? Any opinions on the colors for this filing cabinet? If you want to pick something terrible, pick now. Kill. Looks like it's 8. 8 what? 8 cookies? No one has any thoughts? If you guys don't pick a color, I'm gonna pick a terrible color and you're gonna regret it. You have an old filing cabinet, it's gray or maybe gray, you don't remember? Well, lime green? Okay, you got it. Sloppy said lime green, so that's what you get. I'm gonna make it a little bit faded just so that it's not as terrible as that suggestion is. I mean, I'm just kidding. No, that's a great suggestion. I'm excited about it. I don't know, I was just saying that to like be something. But it's a good suggestion. Okay. Lime green. Alright. Let's fill. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, that's green. It's a standard detective color? This? What the hell kind of detectives are you working with? Look at this. Look at that. Blind your damn eyeballs out. I'm gonna look up a picture of a lime green filing cabinet. Wow. Wow, they really kind of look like this. Wow. I'm amazed. There should be blood on it. They get their furniture from crime scenes. Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, let's make this part. We're gonna make the top part more bright. And then the side part is gonna be more like a different color. I don't know if the inside would be painted. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like the inside would be like gray. I want a lighter gray. Do they still make Tony Hawk games? Oh, hi Alex. Awesome skateboarding trick. Wait, wrong channel. Just kidding. You're right where you want to be. Thanks for the... Thank you. This was my skateboarding trick. It ended in this guy getting hit with a car and spilling his shrimp everywhere. But I feel like it was still a really good trick, and I'm glad you appreciate it. Just saw an ad a few seconds, actually. They still make Tony Hawk games. I guess they do. We just got the report in. Alright, let's make this part a little bit wider. I feel like there has to just be some kind of like something going on here. I could look up what actually happens inside the drawers of a filing cabinet to make this more accurate. I know it's got that little wheel thingy. It's usually like a white plastic little wheel. Because there's like a track that comes out and there's like the little wheel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the little wheel. Alright, well y'all know it's a wheel. That's the wheel. There it is. It's wheeling. It runs on a track, yes. That's the wheel. That wheel should be either here or there and I don't know. And you know what? I have a drawer right next to me. Okay. The wheel is on the east side part. The wheel is there. There's the wheel. Wheelie cool. Hi, Mac. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. The drawer for reference? You know, I just gotta open a drawer. Get your references. Okay, I need to put handles on the other parts. What do the handles look like? I see. They're usually not flappy like this. They're usually... Ooh, look at this really old looking... Ooh. Oh, we're modeling it after this now. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna import this. You're gonna see. It's very inspirational. Look at this thing. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that. Old ass, nasty ass. Why is it shaped like this? Nobody knows. Okay. Let's just sample this color and this color. Alright. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then the side part. There you go. Perfect. Do I count as Gen Z? You're watching a few videos today about how Gen Z, millennials, and everyone else is having a hard time financially in America. I don't know. I think I'm like right on the border between things, but I think I'm Gen Z. I don't know. I think. You need this for your house? Well, the site that I found it on says it's sold out, unfortunately. But I do like its vibes. It seems honest. It seems like a hard worker. And it has these, rivets here. I don't know what those are for, but I like them. Okay, it needs to have these little handles on the front, which are kind of like a dirty looking. So we can achieve that. There's no one definitive or agreed upon start for generations. To be fair, Gen Z starts in 1997. Okay, well then I'd be Gen Z. Let's just do that. And then this handle you probably couldn't see. Should I measure these so that they're the same size and make sure that they're in the middle? Yes. Okay, 9 and 10. That doesn't look like the middle. Fuck you, I'm going with what my eyeballs tell me. 7. 7, alright, sweet. Okay, and then we have to add this little wing nut situation. This little thingy. I give you faith that the education system in the US hasn't totally died. Haha. Well, it's trying to. It's trying. It's trying its best. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've done my best despite everything that's happening. I mean, not that things have been bad like my entire life, but especially recently. Hey Tex, welcome, what's up? Hello, how are you? I give you faith. Yeah, it has? You thought a quarterback was a 25-cent refund? It's all because of my drawings, not because I'm a scientist? Oh, okay, well then we're chilling. Then we're chilling, man. Okay. Great. Look at this filing cabinet just taking all of the attention for itself with its greenness. It's so green. Okay, we have to put a nasty little like piece of paper in one of these. How did this get here, sir? We gotta put like a little nasty piece of paper in here. And that piece of paper's gotta be all like different colors on it and stuff. Okay, great. Alright, and then we need to... I want to add some, like, rusty bits to this. I scattered too much. I still scattered too much. There we go. Rusty bits. Okay, that's good. I need more rusty colors here. This is still too much. There we go. Okay. And then we can just rustify the edges of this with some of this stuff. Yeah, that's good. What in the filing cabinet? Hi, Derp. It's full of cold cases. Isn't that fun? I feel like it's fun. Wow, that looks like scary somehow. Doesn't mean they're a bad detective? Yes. That is exactly right. That looks really creepy. I don't like it. Let's try this. Just to make it a little more subtle. And then this, we're gonna do the same thing. There we go. Just so it's like a little bit less insane. Okay, that's good. That's better. Hi, Portal Prince. What's up? Someone should get them a heater? I gave the filing cabinet a beard. I aced anatomy in high school. You know I did? Dude, it's gotta have a beard. It's the most important part. You're a bot or an alien? Or both? Alien bot? I hired 3 bunnies in a trench... You hired 3 bunnies in a trench coat and expected a good detective? Yeah, no, don't do that. That's not gonna work out for you. And honestly, if you thought it was, there might be something wrong with you. And it's not because the bunnies aren't gonna do their best, it's just that their best is really bad. So you should have kind of had that in mind when you hired them. And it's not really like anything on them personally, it's just like bless you. Oh, DualSense, thank you for gifting a sub to Yev. Well, that's super nice. Thank you very much. I feel like this is good. This dark crap that I'm putting on here. It's working. Wow, look at that. It looks like I did some shit. Too dark. Is that doing anything? I can't tell. Is that doing anything? Dude, what the fuck? It just looks fucking green. Okay, let's go up by 2. I think it's doing something. It's just like, okay, whatever. It's doing something. You're colorblind? Don't ask you. Do I have an HDR monitor? I don't think so. I don't know. I hope I didn't pay for one. You're going camping with Alex? If you never hear from either of us again, don't be concerned. Okay. That sounds good. Why have you brought 10K? 10K what? You brought marshmallows and 10K? Oh! What's it doing? I was just trying to add a little bit of like variation to this green here, but it's like barely noticeable, but that's fine. It's just, I don't know. It's just what it is, I guess. Plague guy who vaguely understands rudimentary medicine. What? Plague Inc., but you're just a guy? You don't know the last time you were able to play mobily? What? It was on Nintendo DS? A dude in a cool looking hazmat suit? I feel like if you have a hazmat suit, you can be an expert. You can be an expert in whatever you want, you know? You got the suit. What are they gonna do? Argue? Like, check the suit, bro. Who has Matt? What did he do? Mo Billy, like hillbilly, but named Mo? Okay, Mo Billy. Are you obligated to, though? You're not a fan of these bigger handheld consoles? What, like Nintendo Switch? I kind of agree. Not entirely. Like, I like the Switch. But I kind of feel like there's definitely like a role for like less Billy, please. Okay. There's definitely like a role for like DS size things, like small. But I don't know. Well, if that doesn't just make everything unclear. Okay. Now I just need to do texturing on the side. Which will be super easy. Okay. Okay, I feel like we need more like dark, rusty kind of colors. Hi Clearwing, happy Thursday everyone. Hello, how are you? Welcome. What's up? I'm making this filing cabinet look all nasty. We're gonna put a blood stain on it. We haven't gotten to that yet. Not sure whose blood it's going to be either, but if anyone would like to volunteer, that would be helpful. You do not have to volunteer, but if you did. Can it be yours? Sure. You got another sub from a streamer you never watched. Happens all the time. You doing well? How am I? I'm doing okay. Just trying to draw this filing cabinet. Which is a challenge, you know? Sometimes we're just presented with these challenges in life. That's okay. Alright. I feel like that's pretty close. Okay. Then we just have to draw the files inside. Oh, and the bloodstain. Can't forget about that. Alright. Filing cabinet, blood stain, parentheses, Parlian blood. I will name her the USS Sinky. You wish? I choose to believe that by sub you mean submarine. Oh, your submarine's gonna be named the USS Sinky? I mean, technically, yeah, with submarines, that's what they do. Do you need a reference photo? No. No. I've seen enough blood. I know. Okay, fresh. And then we gotta go like old. But still clear that it's blood. I think like that's good. When chat moves too fast and I look for context, it's true. I try to understand. Sometimes I don't. Often I don't. That's okay. Alright, bloodstain. I think this might be too dark, but I don't know. Yeah, too dark. Less opacity. You pride yourself on your quietness? You see how it is, Slapper? You're so gabby you make King Lear look like a deaf mute? Whoa! Oh my god! That's mean! Damn, Slappy. Nasty. I like your chattiness, Superior. Never change. Don't listen to the haters. That doesn't look like a bloodstain. I'm being lazy. What does a bloodstain look like? Okay, hold on. I gotta think about it. Okay, the side of a filing cabinet, that means that the blood was spraying or it got spilled or somebody leaned against it and then... Okay. So it could be a handprint, it could be a smear, it could be a splatter. What is that gonna look like? Let's put a handprint. I feel like that's always like, ooh, mystery. Plus then it's like, oh my god, the murderer was trying to remove a file. Like, whoa. Murder. Oh my god, bloody handprint. Okay, there's that. And then we can have like a smear. That's too much blood, I think. That's like somebody just fucking died. I kind of like it, but it's too much. What does frog-coated mean? Speed arting at hand? True magnificence? I'm trying. Slappy, you're so frog-coated you make Kermit seem like a completely different species of animal. Whoa. Got him. Okay, hold on. I mean, we could just leave the blood stain at that. I kind of like the idea that something's oozing out of the filing cabinet, though. Like there's like a severed head in the bottom or something. I don't know. How would it ooze? Oh, hi, Turbulent Juice Time. The Big Dipper is a pattern of the 7 stars Alcade. Oh god, I'm not reading all those star names. Together these stars make up the ladle with the 3 stars. Okay, it's a description of the Big Dipper. Thank you for that. Thank you, welcome. Kills you cutely? What? Don't do that. If you're gonna kill me, don't be fucking cute about it, okay? Shit. I could at least die with some dignity. Alright, let's just do that. It's suspicious. It's interesting. It's fine. I see you, Slappy. My furniture guy dropped off my new filing cabinet. I always got a great price from the guy, but wondered about his sourcing. This one set off my Geiger counter and smelled like murder blood. I think there was a severed head in the bottom drawer. But I'm not gonna open it and find out. This is a lock. We're gonna put a lock, because there's gotta be a lock on the severed head drawer. Can't know about what's in there. The severed head is free? Yeah, it's just like a... It's just like a bonus. You know? Okay. So I gotta put files in the cabinet. Files. Alright, let's erase this part. Oops. So I want this thing to be stuffed to the brim with files, and I want them to be like spilling out and being all fucking messy as fuck and causing problems. So that's important to me. We're talking about manila files. Exploding pants sounds terrible. What? The manila color? Looks like files in there already. Yeah, because of the wall. Pants don't usually explode. You know this as a detective. Last time you had a bad skateboard fall, you were pretty calm despite all the blood and your pants exploding. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't really know what it means. Like, it could mean a lot of things. And I don't know. But that sounds bad. Sounds like a bad day. Okay, so these are like the little tracks, because all the manila thingies have to have, they like go between the tracks. The Exploding Pants is definitely one of your least favorite early 2000s alternative rock bands. You're going to the airport, so you had the options to change into, and you did like those pants though? That's what the pants want you to think? But what does that mean? Like, you ripped them? You fell and they ripped? Or like, what are we talking about? I don't understand. Skating to the airport? Yeah, that's also kind of like very carefree of you. Like, I'm just gonna skate. You know, like, I don't care. If I fall on the way and die and my pants explode, I'll still catch my flight. I don't know. You don't like driving, so you didn't have a car yet? Do you have a car now and you don't like driving, but you just have one? Like, how does that work? Okay, so far this is very neat. It will get unneat. I just feel like it needs to be neat first, so that I know what the fuck I'm doing and like what's going on. And then everything can get all messed up. You don't like driving and you do have a car because it's impractical not to? The butt seam ripped, probably? You ripped your pants once climbing over a fence? But I feel like pants exploding is different than like ripping, because most people would say, I ripped my pants in that kind of a fashion. You're not sure exactly what happened. The fall was chaotic, going down a steep hill, but when you noticed the pants, they had a split all the way up the seams on both sides. How did you do that? Bro, How did that happen? Like a tremendous amount of energy was released from within? I don't know what that means. From within the pants? Bro, the hell kind of pants you got? Those things were not constructed properly. Drink redeem, stretch redeem. Thanks, Enzem. Hi, Octavius. Did I see I can go to TwitchCon this year? Because now I can put my tickets on a finance plan and make monthly payments? Bro, the opportunity to make monthly payments? That's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I gotta take that shit. But no, I'm not going. You got a push notification on your phone yesterday about it? Well, okay, I was gonna say did your pants explode, but that wouldn't make sense because you weren't here. You weren't here for the whole, we were talking about Parley and getting in a skateboarding accident and somehow completely ripping his pants apart. But yeah, I feel like out of context, it's strange. As low as $37.25 a month? Yeah, dude, that's just like buying like groceries. Like a week, well, not even, like half a week's worth of groceries. So that you can go to TwitchCon and have gone. Like that's a good opportunity. Gotta jump on that before somebody else does, and then they gotta pay that. You know? Okay, I'm trying. I'm starting to make it messy. I'm trying. You feel like the tickets aren't even the expensive part, it's the lodging and food? Yeah, and like traveling. Unless you live close by. When you were living alone in another country taking classes, you got the idea you could live on $100 a month for groceries. You ended up losing 30 pounds. Yeah, that's not a lot. That's not a lot every month. Your sister lives north of San Diego. You can stay with her. Hey sis, I gave this person I've never seen permission to stay with you for a bit. Hope you don't mind. It's not bad along the coast. Who wants to go to San Diego in the summer? Yeah, I'd have to fly. Like, I'm not... Like, why wouldn't I just, like, fly somewhere else if I was gonna do that? Take the time off work? Fuck that shit. She would like you and not mind? Your sister must be the chillest person ever. And I mean, knowing you, like, I wouldn't be surprised. But still. That's extreme. That's extreme levels of chillness. She is heroically tolerant? I mean, yeah, she put up with you. Okay, I'm trying to make this look like a piece of paper that's like folded, like flopping over the front. I think I want this file to be like thicker as well. So it's like stuffed with like copier paper. Okay. I'm getting there. I feel like I should have like a piece of paper that's just been put in. Just like that for no reason. Okay. A friend of yours from work transferred to Minnesota? He's a fishing zealot? You want a boat? You don't know how the weather is. You don't know what the weather in your area is like, but thank you for telling me. You don't know what your own weather is like? You're watching the stream from a tree? That's pretty cool. Is it like in a fun way? Are you just like having fun in a tree? Or you like a cat and you like got stuck? It's okay if you got stuck. You can tell us. We can call the fire department. They can help you get down. Boats are overrated? You want a train? Your very own train? I feel like that's gonna be a lot of upkeep. But it does sound exciting. Okay. That looks pretty messy. We just gotta put some like writing and stuff on the files and like texture. What if the train was operated by frogs wearing funny hats? Whoa. I guess that would be cheaper. Just like put some like overly ripe bananas in each car and then you'll get enough fruit flies to like feed them. So they'll stick around and you don't have to pay them. But still. I don't know. Where are you gonna get like a constant supply of frogs? You might have to install like a pond in your train. That will be my next art project. That would be fun, actually. That would be a fun drawing. Would you live on a train for free infinite food? Maybe. I'd consider it. Depends where the train's going. So, but I would consider it. It wouldn't be an immediate no. Okay, we gotta put like a little bit of like blood on the paper, I think. Like somebody was looking for something, you know? Somebody rifled through there. You rode a train to Springfield, Mass? Oh, that's kind of fun. Was it like Amtrak? type thing? Did you just say there'd be lots of flies on the train? No thanks. Well, it's just for the frogs. The frogs are eating all of them, but it's just like so that they have something to eat. What if the train cars had soil and were growing vegetables on the go? That, you know what? Okay, here's the only thing. I would live that life, but if you're living on a train that has vegetables and stuff, you have to stay on the rails. Like, you can't just like go wherever you want. But otherwise, I would do that. I don't want to stay on the rails, though. Hi, Captain Commander. Green filing cabinet is fun. Look at the inspiration. There it is. Also talking about trains. One of your favorites? Yeah, we're talking about if you would live on a train. Maybe you could have tires instead of rails? That might be a car. I drew that? Hi, Mogsy. What, this? I did not draw this. Yeah, that? No. Wait. I did not draw this. No, wait, this. Filing. Cabinet. Okay. Disclaimer for you. I did draw this one though. This one I did draw. Okay, now that we've drawn the now that we've drawn the filing cabinet, we can draw the frog on top. So that was the whole reason we drew that, is so we could put a frog on top of it. And if that makes you upset, you know, I'm sorry. I got jump scared by my own extreme art. I'm trying to do extreme art today. Oh my god, how am I doing on time? I'm doing okay, I guess, kind of. Not super great. Like, I could be doing better. But, you know, I finished this cabinet. Angle Poise Lamp by Frog. We love lamp. Excuse me? How about some grapes? Maybe it was an adrenaline manip? What? You're a van down by the river kind of person? It's a really cool cabinet except for the red letters on it, not really realistic. God damn it, I didn't draw that. You saying what is gonna make Parley rage again? How is my handwriting so good? My handwriting is, I feel like, not very good. It has some character to it, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's like good. It's not like super neat. Your wall has more holes than wall by now? Have you been punching it? Say what one more time? Parlian, Pulp Fiction? I'm confused. Okay, I have to draw a frog. You just posted photos of the dogs you sometimes look after in Discord. She likes to dress them up in the winter because they get too cold. Oh yeah, I've seen those dogs before. I'm gonna go check. Oh my god, they're so cute. Huh? They got a little... One of them's got a little hat and a sweater. And the other one... Oh my god, the other one has a hat with like goblin ears. And another like kind of sweater thing. The goblin ears are so great. That's adorable. Have they been staying with you? That's so cute. And if people want to join the Discord and see, they can. Hello! Guys, welcome! What? Oh, that started playing my video. Animal Crossing. Loop. It's supposed to loop. That was terrifying. I know, it scared me. I was like, wait, is everything breaking? Sorry, guys. That was from my Stray video. I have like a playlist where I put like music that I use for the stream, but somehow that was in there and it just, instead of looping the video, which is what I have it set to, it just went to the next video. You were like, why is she talking much quieter? I don't know. I figured it out quickly though, that's good at least. Cuteness overload? Yeah, those dogs are so cute. You're gonna go scream at an ant bed? Ants just sleep in a hole in the ground. Bro. Okay, I have to draw a frog. Here's the other thing I want to do. I want to put a bunch of books on the top of this, and then I want the frog, like, in the middle, like, squished in the middle. So I'm gonna try to draw him little-ish. I think I can do it. Frogs are pretty distinctive creatures. He needs... Because they've got their, like, little feet in the front, and then their, like, legs. Like, they got, like, little haunches. Okay. Alright. It's getting there. Okay, then the frog has to be noir too, so it needs a hat and it needs to be smoking. Dude, look at this speed art. What would a noir frog be doing? Like, what's the expression? You're gonna go throw a rock as far as you can, so you can experience the wonder of, so it can experience the wonder of flight. Parlian, are you okay? Now you're even angrier? Maybe it's something your mom called it that no one else did? I'm sorry, I don't understand what's happening. Straight line mouth on the frog expresses apathy? You're gonna be looking after the dogs in September for a few weeks while she's going to Europe? That's gonna be so much fun. Well, I'm excited. We could do that. We could do a frown. We could do like that. Basically, a long time ago, a lot of atoms got too close and they all got frustrated. After that, Noir Frog would be laid back, propping his head up with a trilby hat at a jaunty angle. I'm definitely gonna give him a hat. Okay, well, he could just be smoking. Let's just make him smoking. Okay, cigarettes. They got this like tan orangey paper. That's like the filter part. And then there's like the white paper part. It's like more white. I want to put it at an angle, I just don't know if I can. I don't know about that. Maybe it has to just go straight down? feels kind of weird though, too. I don't know, then there's like the bright orange, like fire part. Hey John, what's up? Welcome. Will everything have a hat on the hat layer? Yeah. Yeah, we can't put any hats on any other layers because otherwise they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't be on the hat layer. All right. Okay. That's that with the frog situation. Now let's just make his color slightly less hard to look at. I find it very hard to look at. Now he's too green. Now he's too gray. That's better. There we go. Okay. Hi Darren, what's up? Welcome. Hello. You kind of feel like we share them. You look after them so often. Oh, her dogs? Well, that's kind of sweet. But yeah, I mean, you're a good friend to like help her out. Take care of her pets like that. I don't know, something feels like missing about the face. I don't know if it reads as a frog that well either. It's like too pale and just like fucking, I don't know. Okay. I mean, wideness is part of frogness, kind of. I'll tell you what's up. You made the sexiest fry up ever? What is that? You're colorblind? Your brain is telling me that cigarette is the Italian flag? Maybe it is the Italian flag. Something is wrong with the colors here. See, part of me wants to outline the frog. I feel like that will make it look less flat and just sad. But I also feel like that's gonna make everything look weird. You keep getting stuff in your eyes. Close them. Yeah, what do you keep getting in your eyes? What? You did what to a fry up? You're making so much water from your eyes right now. You could go, I guess, try to gently rinse them. Or if you have eye drops. You speak slappy, so gibberish. A fry up is like a breakfast: sausages, beans, fried eggs, tatty scones, black pudding, toast, bacon, sliced sausage, and haggis. I mean, that sounds great. But it sounds hearty as fuck. Like, you're gonna eat that and then just hibernate. So, Just be careful, I guess. I feel like I want this guy to have like a little glint on him, like he's like a little wet and shiny. But it looks weird. I also don't know what's going on with these feet. Part of me wants to start over with this frog. Let's do it. Let's start it over. Let's make him more like yellowish. I don't know, he could be like yellow-green, like a toad. Not like a toad, like a frog. Okay, what's a Noir pose? We could go more realistic, bruh. What? Oh, no, you didn't? What are you talking about? 4,000 Arabic words in Spanish? 600 patap in Slappy? You won't forget that. Thank you so much for letting me remember, big bro. So much pork, though. There's a lot. Okay, if I put a big book here. Okay, this is a book. History nerd here. You're getting out nerded, Slappy. You just gotta accept it. Okay, let's get this. Hold on. Okay. Does anybody get what I'm drawing? Can anybody tell what this is? Probably not. Plankton chameleon? I'm trying. You think you get it? I'm trying to draw like a Noir pose. Okay. History of your mom? Whoa, Age of Discovery and your mom history? Reminds you of Michigan J. Frog again? Them long leggies? Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like that. But see, it's not a good sign if just Parlian gets it, because Parlian also draws. So I feel like he's more likely to get it. Looks like half a heart, but I think I want it to be a leaning frog puffing on a cig. Yeah, it's leaning. And I'm gonna put a hat on him, too. Art is objective? Art's objective. What's the objective of art? I don't know. Should I give him a little hand? Or no? See, of course he's green on a green thing. I don't know how the fuck this keeps happening in this drawing where all the same color stuff is together. Like this possum on the background that's like the same. And then the green frog on the green cabinet so that you can't fucking tell. It's very frustrating. And if I make him less green, he's gonna look less like a frog. He could be a blue frog, but then it's really gonna be unclear what the fuck this is. So I feel like I have to make it green in some capacity. It's like a different green. I don't know. It's rough out here. Trying to draw a fucking frog. You work at Taco Bell? You're a failure in life? Hi, straight ballin', yo. But you're straight ballin'. You can't be a failure. You can't ball and be a failure. But hello, welcome. What? Taco Bell rules. Yeah, dude. You get all the Taco Bell. You get all the stories about how that one machine that always breaks down broke down again. And you get to tell everyone about tacos. You're 24 years old working at Taco Bell, still living with your parents. Well, you know, you just gotta get it together. Plus, I mean, you're working. Fuck, you know? You're just figuring shit out. You got plenty of time. I mean, look at this frog. This frog is smoking a cigarette and it ain't got no fucking job. Fucking frog. Fuck that fucking frog, you know what I mean? Look at him. Fucking idiot. This could be you. Cost of living makes that impossible for most people your age. Let yourself off the hook. That's also true. It's a rough time. Paying rent freaking sucks. You might be netting more than any of us by dodging that. That's also true. That's also true. Get those savings, you know what I mean? Fuck rent. We hate paying rent. I do hate it. It's stupid and it's a waste of money. This frog has no arms. And I just don't know if I should give it arms or if that makes it more confusing. I guess we can give him a little arm. All your homies hate rent. Hi Thogling, how's it going everybody? Hello. Welcome. Hold on, I gotta give this bunny a cigarette before I forget. I keep saying it and forgetting. Where is it? What the fuck? There we go. Actually, no, I don't want to put this on this layer. I want to put it on the hat layer. I feel like maybe this guy should be smoking too. I feel like if you gave a bunny a cigarette, they might just eat it. Obviously that would be terrible, like don't do that, but I think they might just try to eat the whole thing. Chat, you're going to Taco Bell. Who wants some? Are you really? Are we getting Taco Bell? You could go for a taco? Are you getting some for everybody, Slappy? I mean, Superior? Sorry. Slappy, are you getting us all Taco Bell? Or what? Didn't mean to bring you into that. Slappy? Sorry, my brain. I'll get you all knuckle sandwiches? Bro, what the fuck? Did I say Slappy volunteers to buy us all Taco Bell? Did I say it by accident? I did. And you know what? I can admit my mistakes. Because sometimes You have to do that. And I do. Okay. Alright, let's put a hat on this frog. That's like one of the reasons to put him in this pose. Is so that he can have a hat like dramatically over his face. Damn, look at that frog. Does that even look like a frog? Coolest frog ever? He's smoking, he's got a hat. Okay, now let's fix the book behind him because that's a filler book that I just put there. Oh my god, why can I not find the fucking anything that I'm looking for? Frog. Okay. Right, get out of here. Alright, books are fucking like book shaped and looking. Alright, deep red, that's a good book color. What if I made the hat white and red with a trucker cap? No, it's gotta be Noir. What a dramatic hat? Yeah, it's gotta be a dramatic hat. It's what the detectives would have wanted if they existed anymore. Too bad detectives don't exist anymore. Or I guess that's good, if you're running from the law. You know, I don't know. Not thinking of anyone in specific. File Frog? He's, you know, he's investigating the case of the bloody file handprints case. We have no one to try and find out what happened to them? What, because detectives? Oh, the Great Detective Extinction? Oh, I see. Nobody can investigate it because all the detectives are gone. It was kind of a genius crime. Honestly, you know, everybody's asking about how they can get away with a crime. Like, I'm gonna commit the perfect murder. But, you know, nobody's asking, like, what if I just commit a terrible murder, but I kill all the people that could, figure it out? You know? Like, then you'll never get caught. Because who's gonna catch ya? Do I do liver crimes? No. No, I do not. Technically, one could, I guess. What's another book color? Books are like brown sometimes. They can also be like deep green. I feel like that happens. Like a college green. Professor green. Alright, that's 2 books. Do you think surgeons put their initials on people's organs? No one would ever know? No. I've seen enough liver transplants that at least at the hospital I work at, they don't do that. The patient has to heal anyways. Just what's a few more cuts? Well, in a liver transplant actually could be important because those liver patients, they tend to bleed a lot. Like more than a normal person. Because of their liver, actually. But, yeah. So, that could actually matter a lot. See, this frog is holding up these books. Let's put I'm gonna put a book like on its side here. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here. There. Okay, then the book needs some thickness. And then it needs paper. I think my mouse is like dying because it keeps clicking like randomly, like when I'm holding it down. Maybe I'm just not observant. I mean, I watch pretty closely. Okay. You're the doctor and your doctoring is delicious? The switch might be wearing out? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know, it's weird. It sucks, because I like this mouse. It's like a nice wireless mouse. I mean, it's not that nice, it's just solid. You're the doctor while I didn't vote for you? I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, you don't vote for your doctor. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, we can put another red book, I think. Oh, okay, let's put the pages like this way. Okay, we got a book stack, we got a frog, we got a filing cabinet. I feel like it's, you know, it's working. I just want to put some like writing on the book. The artwork is coming together? It's coming together. I'm trying. Is it the Logitech G Pro wireless? It's just a regular Logitech mouse. It was like 20 bucks, and I bought it because I had one before that's like the same thing, and it lasted forever. And this one's lasted a good number of years at this point too. So I don't know. I like it though, it's simple. It works well. Okay, we got a filing cabinet, we got a frog. Alright, what's next? Oh god, the Deadly Premonition guy is next. Fuck, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass to draw. Fuck, bro, I hate that guy. Also. God damn it. Fucking guy. You love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs? That would be cool. 500 cigarettes, 256 cookies of cigarette energy. What's the equivalent number of cigarettes you have to smoke to equal the amount of cigarette intake that frog is getting from one normal sized cigarette? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably not that many though, just because I feel like with cigarettes, like, it's the length of exposure, not like the amount of smoke that you are exposed to at one time, at one moment. So it's like if you're exposed for like years, that's like way worse than just being like exposed a lot for like a day. You still need to finish those VODs and you will eventually? What VODs? Oh, Deadly Premonition? Yeah, you will eventually. You know why you stopped? Because it's a fucking mess. It's a shit show. Nobody likes it. Let's just put this creepy head over here for now. Because I need space to draw the Deadly Premonition guy who's gonna go right here. God damn it. Ah, he's so annoying. And I have to draw his arms as salmons. Which just makes it even more... Alright, Deadly Premonition... Zach... No, I want... What's his name? Not Zach. The other guy. York. Because Zach has white hair. He's all cool. York? Which premonition guy? Yeah, York. It says, Mr. Deadly Premonition himself tapping his chest. Okay, so he's got to be tapping his chest. Tapping chest. You can't actually Google that. Nobody has that. God damn it. Stupid ass York. Okay. I'm trying to find a good image of him that's gonna be useful. I mean, at least he looks pretty generic, so you could just like pick up a picture of a guy in a suit. I want him to be leaning against the filing cabinet. Okay, here's a drawing of him tapping his chest, but that's a drawing. I feel like I need to capture his, like, weirdness. Hold on, I'm trying to find the right reference picture. I mean, I guess I can just pick one that's like a completely different pose and then draw it myself. God damn it. Deadly Premonition, finding ways to make my life difficult even after I finished it. Alright, here's the stupid idiot. Let's get him in here. There he is. You would love to see the evil within on Akumu mode? I don't even know what that is. Ask AI? AI is not going to be able to do this. Put him by the bow L sign. I'm going to put him next to the filing cabinet. Never occurred to me that anyone in this world would draw Deadly Premonition fan art. Why not? It's a classic. I feel like they totally would. Let's see. We could put him outside. We could put him outside by the bowling sign. There's not a lot of space. Why not? Because it's an abomination, classically shit. People love it. It's, you know, at least it makes a statement. I'll give it that. There's a lot of games that make no statement. Okay, so Should I put him in the alleyway? I feel like I have more space for him here. You got a slice of alley kitchen pizza and a random alley person handed you a kick Nazis out of our neighborhood sticker? Was it the same person who gave you the pizza? Was the sticker stuck to the backside of the pizza? Why don't people do that? No, a different alley person? Why don't people put stickers on food? I mean, people put stickers on fruit, but I want stickers on other food. I want a sticker on a piece of pizza. Based? You will say based? Put advertisements on the bottom of the pizza? Yeah, or just like, I don't know, just like a sticker for fun. Just like a sticker that's like, pizza time, just like on the bottom. I don't know, it'd be fun. Like, it'd probably fall off. But maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. They could probably design sticker glue that's like good for that. Also, I got a little dot here. Okay, where do I want to put this guy? Let's put him in front of the frog. York Morgan. Salmon arms. Salmon sleeves. This is gonna be really hard to draw. Because not only is it like a man, but it's also he's got salmons for arms. Arrange the onions in a QR code on top of the pizza. Brilliant. There you go. Good night, guys. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Hey, good night, Aziz. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Take care. It makes the statement, don't want to die. Yeah, you could put that sticker on the bottom of your pizza. Oh, God. Okay. I have a skin color, but I don't want to draw with that because it's hard to see. I'm going to draw with his suit color. Okay, he's got to be tapping on his chest, so his arm... He's got his, like, little... He's got his, like, finger here. And then his hand. His arm. Okay, there. So then his other arm. Whoa! Bless you. Oh, Tex. Thank you for gifting a sub to Kiteman. 93. 93 gift subs. Thank you, Tex. Bless you. Clearwing? Bye? Are you saying bye to Aziz? Can your QR code be pepperoni, please? Yeah, I bet you could print out a QR code. Like, if you had a little heated stamper, you could probably cook a QR code into a pepperoni. I bet that wouldn't even be that hard. Like, I don't think it'd be easy, but I feel like it'd be doable. More doable than doing it in, like, little bits of onion. How am I gonna make it clear that his arm is a salmon? Like, if his arm is a salmon, you know, like, what? Like, I don't know what to fucking do with that. This is difficult. This is a difficult request. His legs look too small. Good composition so far. I'm trying to maintain the salmonness of this arm. The Great Emu War. You would never live on a farm or ranch? You suspect Tex is a wealthy ostrich rancher? That would be interesting. She breeds war emus to overthrow the Australian government? There's some Aussie fable about an army squad failing to defeat emus? The details are hazy? I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Why would anyone want to defeat them anyway? They're cute. I'm trying to figure out how this is supposed to be. Girl, I don't know. He's supposed to look like a fucking freak. I gotta draw York. You never heard of Emu War? But you know they had a pretty hard time with rabbits? Sounds like a gritty movie. They were smart, avoided the machine guns. They're cunning. They're bulletproof. It would make an ace movie. Not surprising. Some things don't translate. You were gonna say that both in English and Spanish. Promise hard time translating. I see, okay. Sir, I was raised by emus. I'm sorry. What, so they had a traitor? This story is getting intense. There was a traitor in their midst. Fucking York. Okay. And then his jacket is like this. And then what's his like leg shape? Like I think it like flares out at the bottom a little bit. That might be too much though. Okay, maybe like that. Him having a salmon for an arm is just really weird. It just really weirds the whole thing out. I mean, it's not bad. He's also kind of small. Like, his entire body is small compared to everything else. Okay, this is gonna fuck everything up, but I'm just gonna do it. Ugh. God, I hate that so much. I feel like he should be even bigger than this, but... God, that's horrible. Okay. The emus probably have grenaders by now? Grenaders? Is that how that's spelled? probably run fast if raised by emus. Aren't emus the bad guys in A Quiet Place? Emu Tarzan? It soon became clear that one emu in each group served as a lookout to warn the others, giving them time to escape. Meredith stated publicly that the emus would face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks. Whoa. Grenadiers, there you go. They were troops who were bigger? Okay. Invulnerability of tanks? Dude, I don't know. The emus are crazy, apparently. I can't even describe how much I hate drawing this guy. It is the most annoying task. God damn it, York. Your pizza's all gone? You hope none of your blood gets on him? It might. He's a nosy guy. He doesn't really stop for much. Okay, he looks interesting. I guess the salmon would have bend lines if it was bent like this? I don't know. How does a salmon bend? I've never seen a bent salmon. I guess they swim, but they don't really bend like this. They bend like on their side. I feel like the salmon's spine would be broken if it was bent like this. But you know, I don't make the rules. And I'm not a salmon, so... Okay, let's just give him a collar and... Bro, I don't know. He looks weird as fuck. The frog has kind of blended into the filing cabinet. I know, it's really unfortunate. It makes me upset and frustrated. Give him a shadow? Yeah. Okay, let's just do something. Too dark? I don't know, maybe he's damp. He made a little puddle. Okay. Back to York. The man that I hate so much. Bless you! The man Sandwick. Bless you. York looks so strange. I just don't know. I don't know how to fix it. The salmon arm is really making it difficult. Oh, his suit isn't even closed. Okay. Just kidding. I thought it was closed. It's not. Okay. Is there lore regarding the salmon arm? Well, there's a guy in LA Noir who has this, he wears these like salmon colored suits. And so I would call him salmon sleeves because his sleeves were salmon colored. And so then, I think it was Jimmy. Jimmy wanted, oh god, my fucking mouse. Jimmy wanted, I'm scrolling, a detective with actual salmons for sleeves / arms. So, I'm trying to make this arm a salmon. It's suit etiquette to unbutton your suit when you sit down. I see. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it would get all like rumpled up and weird if you didn't. So fair enough. Alright, let's just put the idea of a collar on this. I'm just gonna start filling this shit in. Cause I don't know. Okay. The pants are gonna come up to here-ish. Okay, let's get a darker color. Dude, I don't know. How's a leg like? Bro looks like he's like out of the 70s. You forgot about that as a suit hater? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people get into suits. It suits them or something. But it just seems like such a hassle. I don't know. Okay. I probably should have not drawn over the dividing the suit jacket from the pants. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just drawing this in like a really sloppy way because I hate drawing it, so I'm just like, whatever. Fucking York. Suits with all their rules and their bullshit. Like, he doesn't have a rounded suit pocket, you know, it's straight. But then it's like, okay, if it's straight, then the lines gotta line up because tailoring is a thing. But then if the lines gotta line up, then this thing has to be like this. Fucking tailoring. And then it just looks short in the back. What is that, York? What if he's not wearing pants? I'm not gonna do that. Could I make the frog gray or something? The one that visits your house is gray? I already finished this one. Okay. Oh god. Like this? This honestly might blend in with the filing cabinet even more. Because this is pretty similar. You can't believe it's already 9:30? Yeah, the time flies when you're trying to draw York with his salmon arm and his bell bottoms for no reason. Gray? I'm trying to remember what the frog looked like that you sent. I feel like it was like pale green, gray. I don't really remember though. You think frogs hibernate? Yeah, they do. They must be frozen in the pond? Wood frogs freeze. I think I'm gonna have to come back to this gray thing because I think it's gonna be really difficult to do. Okay, legs are... There's like the leg part of the leg. That looks like a leg. And then you got the cloth that gives the person the shape of no shape at all. And then... But like suits have like a knee. You can see the knee of the person. So you gotta do that. Because there's like this. And then like the knee. Okay. He's gonna go from a frog to a weird little alien if he's gray. That's what I'm worried about. A little bit. I think he might just look like a weird alien. He already kind of looks like a weird alien. So I don't know. Okay. Alright. His legs are so, like, close together and just... Like, it looks like he's standing with his feet together. And leaning. Like, this, his pose has, like, no... There's nothing dynamic about it. And his legs are too short. Why not just cross his legs? Because I don't want to draw that. I don't want to draw that. Because then you gotta draw this leg's like doing this, and then there's like the other one, and then you have to draw the pant creases, and then like the foot, and then this and like this part. I don't want to draw any of that stuff. Oh god. Or squirrels. Just draw squirrels? They said squirrels, but you don't remember seeing a rabbit? You think a rabbit might have eaten the wires in your neighbor's car? Oh my god. Of all the things to eat. That's not even food. That helps with the leg length issue a little. But the legs are still too short. I'm trying to think what would make the legs more dynamic that is easy. I could have the leg that's closest to us be like bent a little bit more. I could have The other one bent. I just don't want him to look too cool, because I feel like he doesn't. He usually looks pretty awkward. Hamsters with PTSD after being dropped from 08. Pick a rodent, any rodent. Why are we picking rodents? We're picking rodents that could have eaten the car wires? Oh my god. This drawing is killing me. What's a different pose? Imagine looking awkward. I mean, he does look pretty awkward right now. But he looks awkward in a he's been drawn poorly kind of way, not like, what an awkward guy kind of way. So, we make his head smaller. That might help with the leg issue a little bit. A little? You can't get enough of car wires. They're addictive in a way. Do they taste good? He's already stealing the show. You can't keep this up. It was you. Oh my god, you ate the car wires? Superior. Don't eat that. That's not part of a balanced breakfast. It's part of a rodent breakfast. Superior's out here confusing car wires with spaghetti. What a silly thing to do. Yeah, what way are car wires addictive? That's a good question, Tex. Okay. Okay. I guess I can just... I guess I could just have his leg kind of step out a little. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Fucking deadly premonition guy. I could try to find a reference, I guess. That looks kind of, I don't know, slightly less awkward, kind of. Hi, fan of light. Can I explain the picture for poor little you? Okay. So this is a Noir detective office. I'm currently adding people's redeems. So we've got, oh god, a lot of stuff. Basically, it's all different, like, Noir-themed random things that people wanted to add. Right now, I'm drawing, York Morgan from Deadly Premonition. But his arm is a salmon, which is why it looks like that. So, yeah. And I'm trying to get his body to look normal-ish. But it's hard. But how are you? Welcome. Is electrical tape not basically witchcraft? I love electrical tape. I don't know why it's so satisfying to play with, but it really is. Okay, this helps a bit with the pants. Okay, so then his shoe. I think his shoes are like black, I don't know. Let's go for like off black. No, not that. You like the part where his legs melded into the floor? I mean, you know, it is fun. I'll give you that. Immediate death, okay. Boom, that pixel just died, dirt. What does this do during art? I just destroyed a pixel. It's dead. Never to be revived. Ever again. How could you do this? You're gonna have to redeem yourself now? What, your own self? What does that even mean? You have to redeem yourself? Oh, you have to redeem yourself. I was like, what kind of redeem is that? Wait, redeem. I see, okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. They put lightning in tape. It's sticky vinyl. What's witchcraft about it? Well, I like that. I don't know. It's vinyl, sticky vinyl is like fun. It just has like a fun texture to it, I guess. Stupid ass York. Making me draw his dumb feet. Why does this foot look like it's pointed inward? Dude, I don't know. Should I make his pants less long? They're super long just because I don't want to draw his shoes, but I feel like it looks bad. Hi V, did I draw all of this? I did, not today, but all of it, yes. I'm trying to draw York Morgan from Deadly Premonition right now. Depends on the origin of the stickiness. Oh, as far as sticky vinyl? I guess fair enough. are you doing this to me? There we go. Alright, let's just have his feet. Okay. So it's like a shoe. I don't know, there's like the shoe part of the shoe. God, why does it look like how it looks? Dude, I don't know. I'm just trying to draw a shoe. Like a pointy, like, men's business shoe. Are we the bunny? Are the bunnies in the trench coat from something? No, it was Kevin's creative idea. That's it. So, not really from anything, just kind of a fun suggestion. All of these are different, like, viewer suggestions. God damn it. How do men's business shoes look? It looks great. Oh, thank you. I'm struggling a lot with this. Drawing this man in a business suit. I just really don't want to look up any references. Okay, men's business shoes. Alright, it's like pointy snout. It doesn't really help me. That kind of looks more like a clog, but you know. That's what you get, York, for having fucking feet. Hi, Zero Cool. Hey, my beautiful homies. How is the fast art? Fart? I'm trying my best. York is proving to be very difficult to draw and very annoying to draw. And this looks like a clog. Like, this looks like a wooden shoe. And that looks like a slipper. You know what? Whatever. God, those shoes look so bad. Ah, it's really bothering me. Okay. Fuck. Dude. Are redeemable done for this? For now, until I catch up. How dare you? It definitely includes you. Way to exclude me. No, you. Wow, dude, the details on the filing cabinet. The filing cabinet came out nice. That was good. That was a highlight. I'm trying to push myself to draw faster, but it's proving to be very difficult. Especially with this drawing York. Oh God, his legs look weird. At least he looks somewhat proportionate at this point. His arm's supposed to be a salmon, by the way. So I don't know how I'm gonna make that a thing. Salmons are like God, what color are salmon? Like a live salmon? They're like silver? Oh my goodness, look at these salmon. One sec. I'm importing the salmon. There we go. You're still thinking of a poster size? We have to figure out what to do with this faffing art piece? I still don't know. Yeah, it's a good point. You don't think that salmon is live? Dude, it's his arm. It's gotta be alive. Salmon are almost rainbow in the wild. They reflect a lot of colors. That's fair. But I feel like this is what we're gonna go with. But I do know what you're talking about. Like I see that rainbow in there. Okay, and I'm sure under the water when they're swimming and all the lights glinting off of them. You want a small poster size print of it personally? Christmas cards? I mean, when I'm done, I'll give you guys all the file so you can print it. Please? Me doing anything fast? This is hard to draw. It's really hard. Oh god, the salmon's the same color as his fucking business suit. No. Alright. We'll just try. Because the head of the salmon, yeah, it's like a rounded point. Okay. I guess that's kind of like a salmon shape. I don't know. You'll shoot a message in Discord as a reminder? Salman? What, Discord as a reminder for what? Like when I'm done? To post this? I'll definitely post it when I'm done. The faff art? You mean the stream offline banner? Better call Salmon. Oh, there it is. Yes, that's already in the Discord. If you go to the art channel, it's pinned. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, you're sorry? No, it's okay. There's possibly other people that didn't know. But yeah, if you want to use it as like a desktop screensaver or print it out and do whatever, that's fine. It's for everyone. Okay, the salmon has like dark parts on the back, and then the belly is like pale. How do I draw the face? It's kind of like green. And it's got this weird little mouth. It's got like the gill. And then his weird little mouth. Oh god. That doesn't look like a mouth. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess it kind of looks like a mouth. It looks like a parrot. There you go. Lots of rodents chewing wires lately. Is there another story about rodents chewing wires? You'd say sockeye salmon would be much easier to draw? What does that look like? Sockeye salmon? Oh. That is much more recognizable. It's like red and green. It's a fucking weird shape though, I'll tell you. What a weirdly shaped fish. Let me show you guys a photo. Look at this weird ass motherfucker. Look at this. What the hell kind of shape? Look at this fucking guy. Something about this stream just attracts our kind. Oh, what? Rodents that chew things? Are you a rodent superior? That's a picture of you at 6 a.m. Yeah, I mean, you got the hump back, the expression, the golden eye. Just wow. Yeah, I guess that is more recognizable, but then how am I gonna draw the fucking hump? Like, we could... Okay. Like, okay, that's fine. What a personal question. I wouldn't ask if you were a rodent. Well, you guys saw that I'm a badger the other day, so you don't have to ask. You know? Your answer is very suspicious, I have to say. Just saying. Okay, let's see. Sockeye salmon, the head's like a different shape. No, get out of here. Like, it's a little more... Oh, God, the nose is all different. Okay. Okay, it's like... like this. And then its mouth is like white for some reason. What the fuck? Nobody's gonna believe this. They're gonna be like, the hell? They're gonna be like, what did you draw? Alright, let's give him that golden eye at least. I don't know how to make it golden. Whoa, he's so creepy. Jesus. He looks like a clown. One day I'll forget it's a secret. Let's face it, the secret marmalade recipe was just a lure to get us all here. That is not true. I'm gonna give out the recipe today. Maybe you should open up a restaurant and call it Cheese and Wires. I'm hoarding the marmalade recipe to my grave. No one will have it. You just have to catch that wolf and get it from him. That's canon now, because that was in the faffing, gone faffing drawing. So, you know, it's not even my fault. Okay, this is gonna, go here, and then we got like a fucking hump. Like, bro's got a hump back. And then, okay, humpback and then a fin. Oh god, okay. Fin kind of points off the back. You even redeemed a you curse too much for ingredients and I broke the contract? Well, yeah, because you went out of the bounds of the law. What am I supposed to do? It wasn't time to give it out at that exact moment, you know? People expect routine and I can't just be giving it out all the time. People expect it when it's, you know, when it's the time that I usually give it out each stream. Dude, does this look like a fish? I don't know. I can't tell if it looks like a fish or not. It looks interesting. It's something. Go on a forklift, smash up derby. It's working? I can't tell. I can't tell if anything about this York part of the drawing is working. Fucking York. Ruining everything. That's supposed to be a fin. It's supposed to be this fin. But it looks weird. You love work freakouts? On your nervous breakdown, you thought you were a pigeon. They found you at the park throwing breadcrumbs at yourself. Okay, the stomach is kind of like a lighter gray red. Let's just... Okay, I want to do this a little darker. Okay, we'll do that, and then this, and that. Bro. Does this look like a fucking salmon? What the fuck? This shit looks so weird. I'm gonna try making his bottom... bottom jaw. Thank you, Tex. Instead of white. I'm just worried that the white doesn't read very well. But it's accurate. I'm just worried that it's like too confusing. As far as like, why is that line there? They're actually the enemies? They swarm you? Is that a game where you swim upstream to lay eggs? Salmon run? Well, that sounds stressful. Salmons have hard lives. So I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do that run that they do. It's a lot of stress. Okay, let's see if we can add some like sparkliness. I just want to make him a little sparkly. Let's make him even sparklier. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I don't know if this is working. I cannot tell. I don't know. Looks more like an eel. That is not what I want to hear. Honestly. Not what I was going for. Not what I was hoping for. As far as feedback goes, disappointing. How does it look like an eel? I mean, it is pretty unclear what it is. I will say. So there's that. But I wouldn't say it looks like an eel. Tex is just being a weenie, it looks fine. Salmon man with salmon arm, worst superhero ever. I mean, if it had a fish tail, that would help, but that part is like an arm, so I can't exactly do that. I don't know. Is this as good as it gets? It might be. It's possible. I don't know. Kind of makes sense we went salmon in Minecraft. Tex is just being a weenie. You actually like grilled salmon? The only way to eat salmon is smoked? I like all kinds of salmon. I eat it smoked, grilled, raw, baked. Salmon is just good. And I like it. You like shrimp, crab, and lobster more than fish? I think I like fish better, but I like all of those. I will say. So I don't know. You want king crab legs so bad? Hi, did I make this image? Hi, Inquisitive Scott, I did. I'm currently making it. I can't, you know, if you can tell what is happening to this man, then I know I did a good job. Hopefully you can tell. He's not finished, obviously, but there's a lot going on. You're not an artist? Oh, that's okay. Hopefully you shouldn't have to be able to tell. You don't know anything? Oh, that's okay. You can't do shrimp? They look too much like insects? You know, that's my brother's argument. He doesn't like lobsters or shrimp for that reason. Which is fair. He's like, it's a big sea spider. I don't want to eat that. But I like it. I think it's good. Well, anyways, Scott, basically this is York from Deadly Premonition, and his arm is a salmon. This type of salmon, to be specific. I don't know why its mouth is like that, but yes. Shrimp are sea bugs, and they're fucking delicious. I agree. And you know, if there were land bugs that were as big as shrimp and lobsters, I bet they would be good to eat. You don't know if you've ever actually seen a salmon, to be honest, since Deadly Premonition is a Sophiga channel favorite here? Yes. Not to me, but it is a favorite somehow. Okay. I think I need to make this a little darker. There we go. Is it deliberately pixelated? It's pixel art. P-art part? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's this software is really good for doing pixel art. So that's what we're doing. Oh man. Okay. I have to draw his shirt and head. But we're out of time. I don't want to keep drawing him. This is so just... Ugh. I just don't like it. It's hard, and I feel like even if I do a good job, the end result is that it looks like this guy. So it's like, well, doing a bunch of work and then you get this. You know, like, I don't want that. I don't want this. I'm doing pretty well with what I have to work with, really. It's just... I like the salmon. The salmon makes me happy. The York does not. Thogling star you. I assume that you were trying to post a link, Thogling. You really like the frog up there? I'm glad you do. I'm just still not sure about how it turned out, but I feel like it's okay. Pay no mind to Superior. He's just a wire-chewing rodent. Whoa! Dropping more sass. You think he works really well? I do like that he's amongst the books like that. So I do like that. The picture's coming together. I think that as we get more stuff in the foreground too, the whole picture will start to come together as one a little bit more. Because we've got plans. There's lots to do. There's lots of stuff. We'll see how it all comes together. You like the whole side window area? Yeah, the little bowling alley that's an alley. I feel like I should put like a door here or something. But I don't know. Nice blend and the depth is great. Oh my god, it's zero cool. It's zero cool. Yes, it's me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. You think you taped up the second rodent chewed speaker wire and you'll know that you didn't when you get electrocuted? That's a good way to know. Also, just keep Superior away, because he'll chew through the tape and the wire. Whatever, you're going to your favorite wire spot to let off some stress. Can't believe this. Your favorite wire spot? Well, it better not be my car. You stay away. Don't go chewing wires in my car. The smoking frog is epic. You want that as a tie clip? That would be a fun tie clip. Just a little smoking frog. That would be cute. Crashed 1,507 computers in one day? What? You have an Age of Conan tie clip? That's fun. Alright guys, let's go big face. We're gonna wrap up here. You can't guarantee that it will or won't be your car. Just stay tuned. What? I'm not gonna stay tuned for that. Stay away from my car, bro. I'm gonna fill my car with rat poison, and then anytime I turn on the AC, I'm just gonna get blasted. In all seriousness, you enjoyed the stream, have a good one. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these. More art streams. I'm still not sure about it. I'm still not sure if it's good or not. Cool art stream again, thank you. I feel like I'm not sure how to balance the drawing and the talking. I don't make as many jokes. I feel like I wish I did, but I don't have a lot of energy for it when I'm drawing. You love these art streams? Well, okay, that makes me happy. The office is coming together nicely. The balance is just fine. Imagine making jokes. I mean, when I game, I feel like I try to make a good number and just like keep the energy up. But when I'm drawing, I can't as much, and I miss a lot of the chat too, which makes me sad. But you know, it's difficult. I'm trying to draw York Morgan with a salmon for an arm in pixel art. You gotta do what you can do. But yeah, here's the July pumpkin, which is a sunflower. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out and vibing. Julampuary. There it is. Julampuary. But yeah. Everybody take care. Have good weekends. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday with more Oblivion. We'll keep doing the Thieves Guild. We're doing like one of the big quests in the Thieves Guild, like one of the big ones near the end. And then I think after we finish the Thieves Guild, we'll finish Oblivion, and then I was gonna start Sekiro. Maybe I'll do that? I don't know. It just seems hard. Then we'll play Oblivion Remastered? No. No, we will not. Better than the game streams, though. It's a trade-off. You can at least say that you're happy to hang and be chill. No pressure to be funny all the time. I guess, but I feel like I want to be. I don't know. I want to be as entertaining as I can be. Bye, chat, Sophiga and George. Bye, George, I guess. Next game will be Klingon Scrabble Online. That sounds terrible. Bye all. Bye, Tex. Alright, guys. Have good weekends. Have good times. Have good days. Take care, everyone. See you next time. I'm not a fan. Well, I haven't played Oblivion Remastered, but not... Yeah, I got beef, but I haven't played it, so... Who's George? I don't know. You feel like the harder you try to be funny, the less funny you are? Sometimes that's true, but I feel like sometimes I can, like, turn it up and crack wise. I don't know. Just depends where I put my mental points. Alright, guys. Take care, everybody. See you guys next week. Bye, everyone. See you next time. Bye. Peace.